Welcome to the Learning Pit at Ripley Central State School. The learning pit is a concept that refers to the process of learning. It suggests that when we are faced with new challenges or information, we enter a pit of confusion and uncertainty. This can be a challenging and uncomfortable place to be, but it's also where real learning happens. When we are in the pit, we are forced to grapple with new ideas and concepts, and we must work to find a way out. This process of struggling and problem solving is essential for true learning to take place. By embracing the learning pit and recognizing that it is a natural part of the learning process, we can become more resilient and effective learners. Failure is a necessary part of success. Without failing, you can't learn. When we are confused, when things go wrong, or when we hit a problem and we don't know how to fix it, the real deep and powerful learning begins. To help illustrate this idea, we will think of this as a visual metaphor called the learning pit. First, we are faced with a problem, given a task or introduced to a new idea. We may feel worried that we may not be able to do it. It's often too easy to stick with what we know and be comfortable rather than step outside our comfort zone and learn to do new things. It is at this point we have to take a leap into the pit. The only way to resolve the problem is to move forward. Be carefully curious, jump in and have a go. This can take guts and determination as we begin to develop the skills of resilience. When we first face obstacles in a task, we find ourselves at a dead end. We are at the bottom of the pit. You may feel like you don't want to speak out in class for the fear of getting the answer wrong, or you're so confused that you don't know where to start. There are so many options to choose from, and we need to learn to be patient with ourselves and others. It is at this point that we must move through this sense of fear and begin to try. We must understand that we can learn anything that we want to if we put our minds to it. It truly takes courage to start trying new techniques and ideas to solve your problem. But guess what? You begin to learn. You will make mistakes, but once you take risks in your learning and ask questions, you'll be able to think about what went wrong and how to fix it. You start to make sense of everything. This way, you will develop a much deeper understanding of your learning. The learning pit is about learning what to do when you don't know what to do. When you are finally out of the pit and you can see what you have achieved, you will feel an overwhelming sense of achievement and success. You have taken ownership of your learning and you realize that you can achieve anything with effort. But even more important than this, you will have developed resilience, and this will help you throughout your entire life. The next time you face a learning problem, go on, jump in.